Good morning, grade 4, and a warm welcome to the class, children. Well, children, we are doing the unit time, right? We already started in the Zoom class. So, today let's move to this problem on page 206. But before doing this, children, on page 206, I'll just do with you the 24-hour clock, the AM and PM. That's not explained over here, but I will explain to you because then it will help you to solve this. So children, 60 seconds is how much? 1 minute, very good. And 60 minutes is 1 hour. 24 hours is 1 day. Very good. Now children, you look here. We have the anti-meridian and post-meridian. I think you have done in SST. So I'll just revise this. The time before 12 noon is stated as anti-meridian, that is AM. And the time after 12 noon is stated as post-meridian, that is PM. And the 24-hour clock, children, there are 24 hours in the day. That is 12 noon divides a day into two time zones, that is AM and PM. Like morning, children, if you have your class at 11, you call it AM, okay? Then 12, sometimes we have the 12 noon class, that's 12 noon. And then when it is 1, children, it is 1 PM, 2 PM. Okay, so now if it is a 24-hour clock, children, when it is 1 PM, please pay attention, okay? Please pay attention here, children. Let's look at the 24-hour clock. Okay, what did I tell you? If it is, this is your 12-hour clock. Okay, and this is your 24-hour clock. So let's take, like I told you, children, 11 AM, we say it 11 AM, 12, it's 12 noon. Now if it is 1, okay, 1 PM, that's afternoon. So on the 24-hour clock, what will that be, children? It will be 13. Fine? So that's 13. Now if it is 2 PM, so this will be what? 14. Right? So like this you keep adding. 1 is 13, 2 is 14, 3 will be what, children? 15. 4 will be what? 16. 5 will be what? 17 hours. Okay, so this is your 24-hour clock. If I tell you, children, 8:10 PM. 8:10 PM. So what will it be over here? Count, children. You can use your fingers. Okay. 1, 2. You can use your fingers like this. So this will be what? 13, 14, 15. Count. Use your fingers. 8:10 PM. So it will be what? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this will be 20 and 10. That's your 24-hour clock. Right? So now, children, let's proceed to this. That is page 206. Oh no, I forgot something, children. I first have to teach you addition because that's also not there in the workbook. Let me just quickly teach you how to add. Okay. Now, if it is hours, and minutes. Children, please look here very carefully, okay? Hours and minutes. Now, let's see, we have to add 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours, 30 minutes. You are adding 4 hours, 55 minutes to it. Okay. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Add 4 hours, 55 minutes. Now simple, children. 5, 8, 6. Now children, look here. We have 6 hours 85 minutes. 6 hours 85 minutes. Now children, look at this minute here. What did I tell you children? Minute is how much? 1 minute is 60 seconds. So that means children, 60 has to be here. This is more than 60. Okay, more than 60. So what do we do? 85 less 60. 5 and 2. So you have 25. So what we need to do children? From this 85, okay, that means 1 hour. This is 1 hour 25 minutes. Because why children? Because 85 minutes. You don't have 85 minutes. Why? Because we say 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute is 60 seconds. So this 1 from here, okay, I will add here. When I add that 1 over here, that becomes 7. How did I get children that 1? Because 85 minus 60. This 60, this 1 hour, I am adding here. And this 25 minutes will remain here. Got it? So it is 7 hour 25 minutes. Children, please take a look. Please take a look. Hours, minutes. 2 hours, 30 minutes. You are adding 4 hours, 55 minutes to it. Now here we have 85 minutes. 85 minutes means more than 60. So you minus 85 with 60. Now this 60 is 1 hour. So this 1 hour I will add to 6. I get here 7. What remains is 25. So 25 is here. So now it is 7 hours 25 minutes. So my answer is 7 hours 25 minutes. Now let me take a minus sum. Let's take a minus sum. Think of some time children. Think of some time. Okay, let's take this. Hours, minutes. So I take 3 hours and what will we take? 10 minutes. 3 hours 10 minutes less 2 hours 40 minutes. Now children, please look here. Can we minus a bigger number from a smaller number? Okay, 40 minutes from 10. 40 cannot be subtracted from 10. So what I have to do children? I have to borrow from here. Okay, so I am borrowing 1 hour. This 1 hour. Okay, so what remains over here? 2. So the 1 hour comes here and I have to change it to minute children. I can't just add 1. It's not your normal addition. Okay, so it will be 60 plus 10. So that is how much? 70. So my new number over here is 70. Understood children why? Because I can't minus 40 from 10. So I have to borrow from the hour. When I borrow from the hour, 1 hour, I have to change it to minutes. So that's 60. Now I have to add 60 to the 10. Children, how we do the normal addition we used to do and subtraction, you remember? But here we are converting it because we want it in minutes. So now our number is 70. So children, now don't look at these two numbers or you will get confused. Look at this new number 70. So 70 minus 40 is how much? Now children, you can do it orally. You are very quick. So that's 30 and this is 0. So what's my answer children? 30 minutes. Fine? Okay, now all of you open to page 206. Now children, let's start with the first one. Please read. Remember to include AM and PM in your answers when appropriate. So what they have told us children over here, the first one is the train was scheduled to arrive at 5:10 p.m. However, it was delayed for 25 minutes. What time was it when the train arrived? Children, this is very simple. What you need to do over here children? What they are telling us? The arrival time was 5:10. Okay, that's your arrival. It was to arrive at 5:10 p.m. Now it is late children. If it is late, what do? Imagine you're standing at the bus and you're waiting for the bus, okay? Your school starts at 8 o'clock, okay? Now you're standing at your stop, that is at home, okay? You stand at 7 o'clock. And then the bus uncle tells you the bus is going to be late by 1 hour. So what time will it come? 8 o'clock, simple. So that means you have to add the delay time 25 that you need to add, okay? So where will you add this 25, children? Look carefully and tell me, where will you add this? That's hours and minutes, so it will be over here, okay? So I will do it here, children, so that you understand. The train was scheduled to come at 5:10. This is not working. It was scheduled at 5:10 and the delay was 25 minutes. Why, children? Because this is your hours and this is your minutes. So you add this. So that will be how much? 35. 5:35. Okay, but children, you'll have to write statement for that. I'll show you in the notebook. Right now I'm just showing you the working. Remember, delay means we are adding. Oh, I forgot to add this sign. Children, please put a sign. Right? So you will say the train arrived 5 hours 10 minutes plus 25 minutes. And then you will show this working. Let's read the next sum. The bus departs the bus terminal every 2 hours. If the first bus is scheduled at 10:35, when should the second bus depart? This is also simple, children. What are you going to do over here? Every 2 hours. First bus was at 10:35. Now every 2 hours, children, where will you put your 2 here? This side, because this is hours and this is minutes. So your next bus is at 12:35, right? That is every 2 hours. 10:35 was your AM. So now this 12:35 will be your PM. Children, they have told us to put AM and PM for your answer. Be very careful. So this is AM and then PM, right? Okay, now let's move to the next sum. Children, now pay attention. The third one, it's a little tricky. Just pay attention, okay? Read it. Please read it first. Read it in your mind, children. Okay. So children, there are two methods for this. And children, remember what they have told us, AM and PM. Okay. 12:20 AM, it arrived. The train left the terminal at 12:20 AM and arrived at its destination at 2:40. Okay. So it left at 12:10 AM. Children, AM, that is before 12 noon. And left its destination at reached its destination at 2:40. Okay, arrived there at 2:40. How long did the train travel? Children, they want how long. Okay, that means how much time the train took to travel. So what do we do? First, children, what you do is, see, 11:20, correct? So 11:20 to 12 noon. 12 noon. How many minutes that will be, children? Come on, tell me how many minutes? 40. Correct? Correct or no, children? 1 hour is how much? Come on, tell me, 1 hour is? Yes? 60 minutes. So from 12:20 to 12 noon, it is 40 minutes. Now, what did it say? What is it saying? It arrived at its destination at 2:40. Children, see here, 2:40. Okay. So, now you take it from 12 noon 12 noon to 2:40 p.m. Count children, how many hours will that be? 12 to 1, 1 to 2, and then 2 to 2:40. So that is 2 hours 40 minutes. Right? Now children, I have to add both this two, because from 11 to 2:40. Okay, we split this. Why did we split this, children? Because I told you 24-hour clock. See, it's 12 noon, AM and PM. This was your AM and this was your PM. Okay, so that's the reason why we split. So now you add, children, hours and minutes. Okay, 2 hours 40 minutes, this and this, and now you add 40. Add. So this will be 80 and this will be 2. So it is 2 hours 80 minutes. Now children, tell me what you will do. I told you in the beginning. Just look at the sum and tell me what you will do. Come on. You may pause the video or you may go backward. The beginning. I'd explain something. Think. Look. Can you see, children, this 80 over here? So it's more than 60. So what I have to do, children? What I need to do? 80 minus 60 will be 20. Why? Because what's it, children? 1 minute is 1 hour is 60 minutes. Right? So this 60 here, I have to transfer it here. And what remains here? The 20 over here. Okay, so my new time, children, when I transfer the 1 over here, what will it be? When I transfer this 1 here, this 1, okay, this 61, that will be 3, 2 becomes 3. Why? Because this 60, okay, I have transferred here. 60 minutes is 1 hour, so it has come here. And what remains is 20. So how long did the train travel, children? It took 3 hours and 20 minutes for the train to travel. Children, before I erase, please have a look at this. Please have a look. I will write and I'll give it to you, but have a look and understand. Whenever it is more than 60, we need to minus, and that's 60. Okay, one minute is how much? 1 hour is how much? 60 minutes. Okay, hours to minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. So this 1 hour we transfer over here, this to this 1, and then you get your 3. And what remains is 20. Got it? Now children, the same sum, this I have taken the, which method? Method 1. Okay. Now I am going to the 24-hour clock. 24-hour clock. Children, 24-hour clock, please pay attention here. 24-hour clock, 2:40. Okay, so on the 24-hour clock, what will 2:40 be, children? You could underline there and write. Come on, count. 13 is 1. So 2 is 14. 14:40. Correct? So your second method, 14:40 less 11:20. So you get your 3 and 20. So the train traveled 3 hours 20 minutes. This is the 24-hour clock which we have taken, children. 12:40 is your 2:40 time. Right? Now let's move to the next one. Read the next one, children. Passengers usually board. Please read. Please read that. Yes. It's a little tricky, children, but you will get it. Just read it. Passengers usually start to board their flight 1 hour before the scheduled takeoff time. The gate will be closed 15 minutes before the takeoff time. Jack's plane is scheduled to leave off at 12:05 a.m. If he arrives at the gate at 11:45 p.m., can he board the flight? Children, please read this. Pause the video, read it and understand. Okay? Now let's start right away. What is the schedule time, children? The schedule time is what? It is takeoff is at 12:05 a.m. Okay, and the gates close before 15 minutes. Before 15 minutes. So hours and minutes. 12:05. 15 minutes early, so I have to minus, right? Now children, look here. This also I had done it in the beginning. Look here carefully. This is a bigger number, this is a smaller number. Can I take away? No. So what I need to do is, I have to add 60 here. I have to add 60 to this 5. Children, be careful where you put your 5. Okay, it's 05. So this is 65. So this number of mine, children, now the minute side changes to 65. Right? Now children, don't look at this number. Don't get confused. Okay? So 65 less 15. 65, you are looking at this and this. 65 less 15. 0 and 50. And here, as I told you children, we had borrowed from this 1. Okay? So what remains here is 11. How did I get this 60, children? Because I can't minus. When I can't minus, I have to take from the R side. I have to take from R. I have to borrow from this R. So what remains here? There was 12 hours. So now only 11 hours is left here. This 1 has come here. But children, we can't put 1 here. We have to convert it to minutes. So that's how I got here 60. And then I add to this 05. So what remains over here is 11. 11:50. So children, he is at the airport at 11:50. Okay. What time is he at the airport? Yes, he arrives at the gate at 11:45 p.m. Children, look here. 11:45 p.m. Can he board the flight? So the gate closes 15 minutes before. Okay, before the takeoff. So can he board? Jack has arrived at 11:45. That means children, he has 5 minutes. See, 11:45. Okay, it means he is early by 11:50. You minus 11:45. So 5 minutes. So he can board the flight. Right? Now children, this one, the last one, I want you to work out. Please try and work this out. I have solved this 1, 2, 3, 4 and I've also done the problems in addition and subtraction. So I think this sum you could solve. Please give it a try. I will do it in Zoom, but please give it a try. Okay, don't wait for me to solve. Now what I have done, children, is so children, what you need to do is, first you will do these two sums. Okay, in the beginning what I did, add and subtract. You will read this ante-meridian, post-meridian. This is 12 hours and 24 hour clock. And after that, children, you are going to do this exercise. This exercise. Right? Now this also, children, I have done here. So you could go through it. First try to solve it, children. Just don't copy it from here. This is the second sum. The train left the terminal. Both the methods, method 1 and method 2. You are supposed to do both the methods, children. Please don't take a shortcut. Then this is the fourth one. Okay. Children, please do the homework. before you enter the Zoom. Because children, then you are really lost in the class. If you don't do your homework, you're really lost in the class. You don't understand what's going on. So please do your homework, read the notes what I've given you, solve the sums, and things will be easier for you in the Zoom class. Right? So that's all, children. Enjoy your learning. See you.